Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Semi-original guy, aka Mr. Candid from Advanced Wars by Web, bringing you another live league game of the day. Today, we are on AWBW. This is a Fog of War matchup with Triple Base Airport Comm Tower support, random pipe seam sitting randomly in the middle of the map there. So very interesting stuff. And we have Scandalous and Mr. Not So Cool as our COs, or as our players today. So very cool stuff, folks. Strap in, get your dice out, because we are going to be rolling some luck here today, folks. We have ourselves a Nell Mirror. So Nell, as a day-to-day ability, will get 0 to 19% luck on her day-to-day. That is 10% more than the average CO. Now, her normal co-power will boost her luck rolls up to 59%, and the super co-power will boost the luck rolls up to 99%. In turn, basically allowing her to potentially one-shot anything on the map. So very cool stuff. When you're playing around with Nell, everything is an anti-air, folks, so you got to watch out for it. Now, Scandalous and Mr. Not So Cool. Haven't really seen too much of Scandalous, Mr. Not So Cool. Now, Mr. Not So Cool frequents my comment section, often saying that medium tanks are stinky and neo tanks are not, but everybody knows that is not the case. Neo tanks are definitely the stinkiest unit in Advanced Wars by Web, and medium tanks are the classiest unit in Advanced Wars by Web, and there is no disputing that, folks. But we are going to see what went down in the live league today between these two players. Considering we are dealing with Mr. Not So Cool, I can expect to see some stinky boys on the field here, but we shall see what happens. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this one here, folks. On the first few days, folks, you guys know the deal. It is the standard infantry builds. You gotta get the infantry on the field, folks. It is the #1 priority in Advanced Wars by Web. #2 priority in Advanced Wars by Web. It's making sure that at least by day 5 in Fog of War, you do get yourself a nice, fancy little recon on the field in order to win the vision game, folks, because recons are super important. Now, let's see what Mr. Not So Cool decides to do over here on day 4. Interesting indeed! We bust out the artillery day 4. So artillery, lots of people say that artillery are not very good in Fog of War, but you know what? They're probably right. But what artillery are really good for is setting up traps. And if you can lure your opponent into a false sense of security and get them to rush a certain section of the map, boom! Arty coverage, folks. And we all know how that song and dance goes. Alrighty, so let's see what Scandalous decides to do here. Another recon on the field, going for that double vision. Mr. Not So Cool, 6K in the bank. Has spotted a recon. Let's see what he managed to do here. Brings the Arty up, busts out another infantry. Infantry. Doesn't even get the recon on the field. Now, Mr. Not So Cool is a fairly good Fog player. I have seen their games. I have watched them. Yeah, I've seen their games. I've seen what they're capable of doing. So they are definitely a capable Fog player. Scandalous I've not really seen too much of, so I'm not quite sure how good they are when it comes to Fog of War or the live format. So we are going to be in for a treat here, folks, and see what happens. Mr. Not So Cool rushing the properties, though. He's definitely going to be going for some of that income. Builds the mech. Interesting. We got a mech on the field. A mechanized infantry, folks. That's what we got going on here. Alright. Recon hiding in the forest. Beautiful spot. Busts out the tank from Scandalous. Very nice. Mr. Not So Cool continuing the captures over here. Bringing his artillery into a nice defensive position in the forest there. You love to see it, folks. Mech moving on to also a nice defensive tile here. Possibly luring this recon into attack, which would probably be very bad for him. I would not go up and take that engagement. The recon does not have the firepower necessary to take out the mech. Counterattack mech is just brutal for recons. Recons are very good for assaulting infantry, maybe getting a cheeky luck roll, but their most important value in Fog of War is the vision. You gotta get the vision, folks, and it looks like Scandalous is going for the pipe seam quite a bit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is maximum movement to get to the pipe seam. So attacking is fine, but once again, folks, #3 priority in Advanced Wars by Web is you do have to realize that whenever you attack pipe seams, you are giving away your position, and you're more or less allowing your opponent to know what units are where. So if Mr. Not So Cool is paying attention, he will be seeing that the pipe seam has been attacked, most likely by a tank. So he's going to know that there's a tank coming. Boom! Interesting right here. So nice. We rush the tank up and we take a strike on this infantry. Does reveal a recon as well, so that is like double value right there. Now that recon is going to have to get the heck out of dodge, folks, because he's not going to be able to contend with the hurt that is going to be coming his way. Now Mr. Not So Cool busting out another infantry, another tank, another recon. So we got the recon by day 9. So I mean, it's not as good as like the day 5 recon, but considering Mr. Not So Cool's position at the moment, he's got a fairly good position over here. Corner is kind of suffering a little bit due to the early recon push over here, but I mean, the recon's not going to hold long term. Scandalous is, by the looks of it, going to be acquiring both of the middle properties, though, which is going to put him ahead in the total capture game here, which is going to be very nice, sitting at 17k in the bank. But Mr. Not So Cool interrupting that comm tower, bringing the artillery forward here. Nice defensive position for the artillery. Definitely out of vision as well, so that is beautiful. Takes the engagement over here, very nice. Does get counterattacked by 1 damage. It's gonna happen, you know, it's gonna happen when you're fighting Nell. Anytime you attack Nell, I mean, you can expect to take counter damage. And because it's luck damage, you know, sometimes you take more counter damage than you want to take. So it is something that you have to sort of calculate when it comes to the old luck rolls. And boom, we have gotten rid of the pipe seam. Interesting. I don't really think that it's worth it to spend your time to bust open the pipe seam. Because, like, I don't know. In all reality, I don't really see busting open the pipe seam as like an overly valuable thing on this map. I think these units would be a lot better just rushing over here and getting into position rather than sitting back here busting open the pipe seam. But hey, that's just me, folks. Maybe that's just me. Maybe there's a lot of value of busting open the pipe seam. It doesn't really affect the move order over here. I guess it would open up a pathway right here to get down to here, but you could easily just bring your units down here and then follow the exact same path and get the exact same movement. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but it is what it is, folks. Day 10 has arrived on the battlefield. Boom! Already shot. There we go. Lured them into a full sense of security, and now we are capturing the comm tower. Now, very nice comm tower grab. Is not going to be successful this turn, obviously, but Mr. Not So Cool has a great position over here, lining up the infantry, led by a tank, led by a recon. Got the other tank over here as backup. Does have 2 infantry in position to back up these 2 infantry front line. Got an infantry over here. So, I mean, all in all, that push is looking pretty good. That's a fairly risky position to go in. We don't really know what is in there, but maybe he had vision, so maybe he knows that there's nothing in there. Blocking the tile is definitely a good idea. Busting out the battlecopter, also definitely a good idea. Base skipping like an absolute unit. You love to see it, folks. Love to see it. The world needs more base skips. That's what I'm talking about. All right, interrupts the cap over here. Interrupts the cap over here. Finishing off the unit. I mean, if this is our intention from the get-go, I mean, recon infantry would be a better way to go rather than getting our infantry injured, allowing it to just be one shot by anything that could be waiting in the shade. I mean, we do know we have a unit here and here, which can easily go here and destroy it. So maybe not the best thing, but either way is what it is once again, folks. But Scandalous has a hefty tank count at the moment here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tanks on the way, folks. That is going to be good. And we got a battlecopter build double infantry. Does not base skip. Does not base skip. We are not base skipping here today, folks. But we are going to bring this infantry back to get a little bit of heals. So, I mean, like, overall, that's okay, I suppose. But we'll see. We'll see what among the Mr. Not So Cool decides to do here. 17 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Tons and tons of time to contemplate his existence here. Boom! Does not get a significant luck roll there. That's actually just kind of base damage, so not really anything out of the ordinary. This mech is going to go up and get some value. without a doubt. I can see that mech going up, smacking this infantry right here, taking multiple engagements in the middle here. Going for the capture, eliminates the infantry. Ooh, now we are actually able to move up, eliminate this tank, which should allow us to get, or not tank, this this infantry with our tank. And that should allow us to get the comm tower. Now, I don't know if Mr. Not So Cool wants to go for that kind of attack, because he can see that this tank right here is in position to attack. However, we can go up and attack from this tile, which would make us safe from that tank. So let's see if he goes up and does it, or if he keeps the tank on the front line. No, he pulls back into a more defensive position. Interesting indeed, very interesting. Alright, 27 units to 24 units, 91,500 value to 76,200. Scandalous' turn. We are going to be taking out an infantry, because that is the kind of guy we are. We are the kind of guy that takes out infantry. Boom, brings the recon back, sits it on the city. Oh, that is not too shabby, folks, not too shabby. Gonna get a little bit of heals on that guy, although a 2 HP recon does the exact same job as a 4 HP recon. And also, this recon might just get destroyed anyways by this infantry. Very possible, very high likelihood that's going to happen. So, all in all, I don't know. Is what it is. Alright, that's not going to happen because we are smart. Oh, you hate to see it, folks. Hate to see it. Hate to see that kind of engagement happen. Alright, we are going to be sniping out another infantry. Popping the luck. No, why? Okay, we're popping Lucky Star already. We just took all of our engagements then. What kind of engagement are we going to be taking? Okay, so that's just normal damage. That's kind of normal damage too. Very unfortunate. Ooh, and we reveal the mech. We reveal the mech. Oh, are we going to go up and take an infantry strike? Are we going to get it? Ooh, 30% damage. Nice. Nice. Nice, not too shabby at all. Overall, very weak usage of the co-power though. Didn't really get a whole lot of value out of it. We are going to be allowing Mr. Not So Cool to counterattack with a co-power, potentially taking out our entire front line right here, which is going to be very dangerous. But the thing is when you're fighting Nell, if you go up and take a luck roll while she has her power, you're also going to get counterattacked with a luck roll. So, Lucky Star, folks. Let's see. Let's see what he manages to do here. That's like the lowest roll in existence. That's that's normal damage. That's pretty good. 30%, 30%. 20%, kind of low, but whatever. Battlecopter moves in. 50%, that's low roll right there. 20% low roll, mech strike, normal damage, 20% damage. Ooh, that's like really unfortunate. Not a whole lot of damage from that one. Tank moves up, we don't even get to clear. These are some suboptimal rolls indeed, unfortunately. Alright, Artie moves up, tank moves up. But like I said, the one thing that is nice about it is now Scandalous is going to be attacking into Nell, who has a power. So we could potentially see some really, really good counter attacks. So that's what could happen here. Ooh, that's normal damage. Alright. We got a couple mechs on the field here also, folks. Some mechanized units. That is normal damage. Oh, he doesn't have a power up. I don't know if I would waste my time attacking the battlecopter at the moment, but I guess it's fine. It's just kind of a risky hit because you're pretty overextended over here. I mean, like, anything past the mountain line is kind of an overextension on this map, in my opinion. I mean, like, we have a 2-day reinforcement that reaches the mountain range right here. So anything in this green area right here that you can see, anything that's in that area is an overextension. So do want to kind of watch out for that. Okay, so we're gonna go up, we're gonna strike a tank. We're fighting into Artie range. I don't know how I feel about fighting into Artie range. That's a fair hit though. Should be able to get a, well, we're not going to get a clear, but that's pretty good damage. Recon, oh boy, we have spotted some stuff. We spotted a couple things here, folks. Okay. Another battlecopter, 2 more infantry. Day 13, Mr. Not So Cool. Boom. 17 grand. But Scandalous has 20k. Scandalous is getting that 20k a turn, folks. So he's definitely ahead on the captures. Definitely ahead on the income. Potentially a trust fund, baby. We have no idea. But either way. Oh my god, look at this. Boom. 60% damage right there. Artie strike right here. Takes this guy down to 3. That is a massive chunk of damage right there, folks. That is not what you want to be seeing. Alright, anti-air in perfect position to take out the battlecopter as well. Attempting to flip a city. Going for a KO. Easy KO. Absolutely necessary. Go for it. That was unfortunate. Look at this poor battlecopter going up, and he's trying. Boom. Unsuccessful in his adventure. The tank stands because he is a beefy Chad tank. Got a beefy Chad tank right there, folks. Built different. That is who he is. Now that's an easy clear. Absolutely 100% take those shots all day, every single day, folks. And we got the mech clear over here. Another mechanized infantry makes its way onto the field. Double tanks. Beauty. Alright. So, Mr. Not So Cool sitting at 12 minutes and 15 seconds, and Scandalous sitting at 8 minutes and 59 seconds. So, both players on day 14 still have quite a bit of time on their hands here. Going for another lucky star. Interesting. This is a very, very curious attack. I don't see too many options here, to be completely honest, but let's see what he manages to do. Kind of a low roll. We have no idea. 2 damage. These luck rolls are just not having it today, folks. Alright, definitely gets the clear on that one. Battlecopter. Oh, beautiful position for the battlecopter. Completely out of range of this battlecopter. Should be uncontested for at least a little while, unless Nell uses the co-power and we just have a bad time. Alright. 0 damage. Oh no. Let's take another look at that. This is what you don't want to be seeing as Nell. Yeah, that's no good. No good at all, unfortunately. Alright. No lucky star here today, folks. Alright, bringing the tanks back. Taking a roll. Takes it down to 7. Not too shabby. Double tank. Recon by today. Not too shabby. Scandalous in a pretty good position, though. 25 units to 20 units. Spent quite a bit of time on that turn, though. 9 minutes to 5 minutes and 45 seconds. So that was well over 3 minutes for that one. Mr. Not So Cool does have the power. I don't know if he's gonna pop it. Looks like he might be saving for a little bit. Now, he doesn't really need to pop it. This is a unfortunate engagement, so... Well, no, I guess that's fine. That's fair. I thought that said 2 at first, but it says 5. Yeah, so 5 is... That's fine. That's expected. Completely expected. Boom, takes out a tank. Oh, we almost got a surround on this battlecopter, but not quite. Even if we did get the surround on the battlecopter, we don't really have a whole lot of options for taking it out. The only thing that we could do is bring this battlecopter, like, I don't know, maybe to this position right here and strike it next turn, but I don't know. Let's see if we do that or not. It is definitely a possibility. Oh, hey, would you look at that? Brought it to that position that I was thinking. Very good play over here from Mr. Not So Cool. I think that's probably good. I mean, it is literally our best option. The only thing that Scandalous in this position, you know, he could potentially get a clear on the recon and get the battlecopter out, bring it up north, start just completely harassing the north units over here. But oh wait, no, he doesn't even have to clear the recon. You just have to clear the tank. Yeah, we just have to clear the tank. See if he does it. See if he's a brave man. Gets a double clear over here. Going to be attacking the tank. Interrupt, do the 1 damage. We are going to clear the tank. Ooh, we don't bring it far enough though. I think we could... I don't know. I mean, the clear on the RD is nice though. See, I'm not going to say anything about that. That was nice. It was good. I like it. I like the fact that we got the RD off of the field. That was pretty much the important thing here. It does open us up for a little bit of an attack here from Mr. Not So Cool. Is he going to go for it? I don't know, but he's going to pop Lady Luck. Lady Luck, folks. Super cool power. Up to 100% damage. Let's go. Let's see what he does. First attack right here. Easy clear. I mean, there's no contest there. Absolutely no contest. Let's get some good contest shots. Ooh, takes him down to 6 with a tank. Cleared. Cleared. Oh boy. Oh, cleared. And cleared. Oh my god. And just like that, the tides of war have shifted, and now Mr. Not So Cool is in the driver's seat today. Let's see what he does now. Boom, clears another infantry, clears the mech. Lady Luck. Oh my god. What a super-powered superpower. Like, without a doubt, one of the strongest superpowers in the entire game, folks. Just a absolute menace. Absolute menace. Now, if we take another look at that, right? Scandalous started that turn at 82,900 value. He ends the turn at 48,400. That is like half of the army value gone in one turn. Like, just absolute ludicrous amounts of damage. Trap card right there, folks. Scandalous has definitely walked straight into a Mirror Force there. Maybe a Spellbinding Circle. Actually, Spellbinding Circle was one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards as a kid. I remember pulling it out of a really old Yu-Gi-Oh pack, and it was ultra rare, gold lettering, holographic. I loved the Spellbinding Circle. Absolutely loved it. And then somebody else I know pulled a Mirror Force, and then I was sad. This Mirror Force was just better. But Spellbinding Circle has a little place in my heart. And that's what I feel just happened there. It was like, boom, Spellbinding Circle, stuck. It's not going anywhere. Oh no, it's not Mirror Force I'm thinking of. It's Shadow Spell. I think it's Shadow Spell. Shadow Spell does the exact same thing as a Mirror Force, but also makes your opponent lose like 700 attack or something like that. I think that's what it is. Okay, whatever. Either way. Boom. Continuing on. They're not playing a shadow game right here. I guess we actually are kind of playing a shadow game. Maybe this is the Shadow Realm. Maybe Fog of War. It's just the Shadow Realm. You never know, folks. But one thing that is very nice is Mr. Not So Cool. I think we did just get a flip over here. Now, did we actually get a flip? Yeah, we did, because we went down to 16 properties. Got a flip, which is very nice. Back up to 17 properties. Managed to get quite a few clears this turn, too, which is very nice. Now, Scandalous. We are approaching danger territory for Mr. Not So Cool, because we almost have that super power charged up. And, you know, considering what we just went through with Mr. Not So Cool busting out his super power, now it is Scandalous's turn to do the same. For this sort of a scenario, I probably wouldn't really want to be busting out the double arty builds. Now he has 12k in the bank that turn, so I mean, double arty builds is fine, you know, get them on the field, get them in position, but Nell's more of a tank kind of person, folks. Nell is a rush up and let's get some flipping stuff done kind of person. That's who Nell is, folks. Doesn't capture with the mech. Lots of restraint right there too. Mechs are better attackers than cappers, but they are very good cappers as well. You know, they do have a little bit more defense and offense than the average infantry. But right now, Mr. Not So Cool, the one thing he's really worried about is just Lady Luck. Or Lucky Star. He doesn't want Lucky Star to be popping up out of nowhere doing a buttload of damage. It's not what we want, folks. What we want is to clear infantry that are capping our cities. That's what we really want. Boom. Not too shabby at all. Alright, the RDs are moving up. Let's see if they can get in position here. Not a single Stinky Boy or Classy Boy purchased this entire game so far. Mr. Not So Cool also double base skip last turn in order to get a recon and a battlecopter on the field, which is kind of curious, but hey, is what it is, folks, you know. The one thing that is justified when it comes to base skips is if you're going to base skip, you got to base skip for a reason, right? Getting the battlecopter on the field, getting the recon on the field, I feel like that's a justified base skip for 2 bases at the moment. Because really, what are 2 infantry going to do in this situation? The infantry are going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 4, maybe 5 days to actually be effective. Battlecopter, 2 days to be effective. Recon, like 2, maybe 2.5, 3 days to be effective. I mean, the infantry aren't really going to help you in this situation. You got to win the war. Got to win the war before anything here, folks. Alright, Mr. Not So Cool. Look at these attacks right here. He's just going to town. Now he's bunching up a lot of his units here, which is pretty dangerous. It all just comes down to what the luck rolls are going to be here, folks. But he has such a hefty copter army. See, at this point, okay, this is 100% going to come down to these luck rolls. Because if we do get the luck rolls that we need, we're going to do a lot of damage. But if we don't get the luck rolls and don't take out like the entire front line, then this backline is going to come up and it is just going to annihilate us like 100%. Okay, so Lady Luck, super co-power, up to 100% damage. Let's see what we managed to do. First roll is we do 10 damage to a city. That is what we got to be doing here, folks. 10 damage to cities. Boom, easy clear. Boom, takes it down to 2. Should be able to get an easy clear. Oh, we get a nice 100% damage on a tank. I don't really agree with attacking with this tank, though. I mean, attack with this tank, because then you'll have vision over here, be able to do something a little bit more with this. So yeah, that's like good rule of thumb. Maybe like number 4 priority in Advanced by Web is making sure you attack with your back line before your front line. If you're going in for an attack, because then your front line will just be able to hit so many more units. That's just the way it goes. Nice clear, beautiful, love to see it. Oh, we go down and attack the infantry. Okay, so... Ooh, we see the danger over there. Oh my god. That is a pretty dangerous amount of units over there, guys. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not good at all. Oh my god, we're just gonna yeet a copter into it? That's dangerous. Okay. Alright, okay. I'm not feeling that one. Not feeling that. I mean, as soon as we saw the battlecopters, we should have just stopped. We should have stopped. We should have, like, moved over here and just, like, sort of, like, plan what we're gonna do next. Because these... Like, we could have probably saved our battlecopter here, but now we're giving it away. We're also giving away this... Well, I mean, we didn't give it away, technically, we didn't know, but... I mean, we're gonna give this guy away, we're gonna give the tank away. Like, it's gonna be bad. And we eliminate the vision. Double elimination of vision. Tank gone. Should potentially have another tank gone here as well. I mean, if Mr. Not So Cool is feeling it, he could go in and clear this tank. But he's not going to. He's going to keep his tank safe, secure, healthy, feeling good about himself. That's what kind of a guy Mr. Not So Cool is. He's the kind of guy that cares about his units. He's not the kind of guy that goes and yeets his units into oblivion. He's the kind of guy that wants this little beefy Chad tank to survive and live healthy, have lots of protein, feel really good about himself. Boom! Takes another engagement here. Could have taken this engagement for the clear, but I guess this is fine. But copter plus copter does clear another copter, so that guy is going to go down, and these guys are still going to get the clear. But I mean, if they are weakened, then we might be able to get a luck roll on them later. Mr. Not So Cool once again here. Oh, nice hit. That's pretty good. Mr. Not So Cool though. Gonna be getting another super co-power here, and he's got such a presence in the front line here that I can only fear the worst for our good friend Scandalous. Yeah, I can only fear the worst, especially because he's not even going for it. He's gonna hold on to it. He sees so many free attacks here that he can do. Yeah, that is an incredibly smart move. Strong restraint over here from Mr. Not So Cool to not go in for that attack. But it is day 20, and he has 5 properties behind, doing a very good job at staying alive with such a deficit of properties here, you know? But he's holding on. He's winning the wars, he's winning the battles, but he's losing the capture game. And when it comes down to day 30 increment in games, I mean, whoever has the most properties at the end is going to win. But it really, I mean, can Scandalous stop the army from pushing up and stealing the properties at this point? Looks like Mr. Not So Cool is going to be acquiring a property right here. Has lost a property though. But like overall, he did acquire one in the center. He's going to acquire this. I don't think he's going to be able to get these properties up here. More than anything, I believe that he's going to have to start probably focusing on the bottom corner of the map over here, because you can easily build infantry and attack this area. Now that looks sort of like what he might be planning to do. You know, he might be planning to shift his army down here, steal 2 properties. But he's going to need 3. He's going to need 3 properties in total. So once he gets this one, it'll put him to 17. 1721, you capture 1, it'd be 1820, capture another one, it's 1919, so you need 3. Yeah, well, 3 after this. Boom. That's what we need. Needs properties. Doesn't matter how many we need, we just need them. Get them all. 75% properties, instant win. Lucky star, normal co-power. Normal co-power up to 60% damage. Boom. Attacking the old Mecarino. Attacking that Mecarino. Oh yeah, you know what? This is actually totally winnable. We might be able to do some stuff there. Let's see if we just ruined our game or not. We are still in frame. I absolutely love it. What a flippin' legend I am, you know? Managing to keep things in frame and not screw up too badly. Boom! But that copter definitely screwed up. Boom! Taken out. Easy clear. Get the transfer copter movement over here, and we are going to be assaulting this tank, taking it all the way down to 1. Doesn't get the clear. Lucky. Very lucky that we lived. That could have been dangerous. Boom. Getting the clear. Are we going to get the clear? Oh my god. 40% damage onto an anti-air. God. With an infantry. Boom. Gets the clear. Boom. Gets the clear. Absolute legend. Scandalous, down to 1:50 and 13 units. It is going to be incredibly tough to hold on to this lead at this moment. The one thing that's nice though is every single turn he's going to be able to bust out triple tank. I mean, at this point, you just bust out triple tank and maybe throw a copter in there every once in a while, maybe throw an anti-air. I just completely eat them into the front line and just hold those properties, man. That's what we got to do. Got to hold those properties. Trap card, bomb, spellbinding circle. Stop his tracks. Boom. Cool power. Does 50% damage. Not too much, but it did do something. 80% damage there. Easy clear. What was that? Recon? Oh my god, he's got no vision. He's got no vision in the front line except for this. That's got vision. But in the front line, he's got no vision. Feeling pretty good about himself. Triple tank. Yeah, get the triple tanks on the field. Every single turn, just bust out triple tank. Tank, 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 tank. Mr. Not So Cool now at 18 properties. Only needs to acquire 1 more property in order to level out this playing field. Should be able to accomplish it. I was saying that maybe he's not going to be able to capture these ones up here, but after the clear of these units, I mean, he's got enough weak blockers over here that he should be able to just roll up and grab that property. Now, Mr. Not So Cool's army is a little bit in shambles now. He went up and they went into the belly of the beast over here and fought over the properties. Did manage to win some properties, but now he is kind of hurting. Needing to pull back, needing to regroup, needing to figure out a way in 7 days to acquire 2 properties in order to get the win. Is it going to be enough time? That is the question. Because every single day that we wait is another day that Scandalous gets 3 more tanks on the front line. Doesn't get tanks this turn, gets the mech, gets the anti-air, gets the tank. I really want to see some flippin' classy medium tanks on this game. I swear to God, if we get no classy medium tanks in this game, I'm gonna riot. Because that'll be the 2nd game in a row. Not a classy boy. Gotta get them on the field, folks. Number 5, priority and advancement by web. Always make sure you get yourself a classy medium tank. because they are the classiest units ever, and you gotta show them respect. No, Mr. Not So Cool taking a nice defensive position. Does realize the threat over here, realizes where the danger is, doesn't really want to be pushing into it. This game is gonna literally come down to the last couple days here, and whoever gets the better power usage first is gonna be the winner, because that is literally all that it's coming down to at the moment, folks. We got Scandalous, 20 properties, Mr. Not So Cool, 18 properties. Like I said, it does look like Mr. Not So Cool might acquire a property up here. Very likely. That is going to even the game out. At that point, Scandalous is going to have to full send a city, his entire army down south, and hold on to those properties. Because if we lose any of those properties, well, we're going to be having a bad time. Oh, and he sees it. He spots it. Oh, like instantly I would be eating a tank and just taking out that infantry. I would be doing as much damage to that infantry as I possibly could, because like I said, if he caps, that's game over. And we have acquired the cap up here. Unstoppable capture right now. That is not going anywhere. That is a firm capture. Copter moves in, infantry moves in, we get the capture. That is the, oh my god, Mr. Not So Cool, the man that is always saying in my comments, or that classy medium tanks are the stinky ones. But look at this guy paying his respect to the classiest unit in Advanced Wars by Web. The classy medium tank has entered the battle on day 24. 6 days left to be an absolute unit. Love to see it, folks. I am not disappointed at all. This is a great day. Love to see it. Day 25. Scandalous continues the attack. Does notice that things are getting very dire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, this is going to come down to a very lucky roll. Let's see if we manage to get it. If we get the luck roll and clear this copter, we can move down with the anti-air and get the pause on this property. But it is going to come down to the luck roll. We get the luck roll, we move in. Has to do it. No, we need to attack that infantry, like 100%. I mean, I don't even care what is here, like that doesn't even matter. We need to get that infantry off the field. That's a dangerous fella. But you know what? We're going up with the co-power. We are doing as much damage as we possibly can. All right, busting out a few more tanks, another mech, and oh god, we are in a pretty good position to hold over here. So I don't know. Let's see what actually happens. Okay, so we're gonna attack that. See, this is what I'm talking about with like recons, right? So recons in general, when they're attacking mechs, it's not a good time, right? Especially when you're attacking a mech that has a Nell co-power. I mean, it does a lot of damage, folks. It does a lot of damage. I mean, it does it to get the super, which is great. I mean, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect the super. 90% damage, 40% damage, 60% damage. Not too bad. 70. Oh god, yep. There he goes. There he goes. Boom. Another easy 50. What the heck? Okay, 40% damage. Okay. All right, things are okay. 100% damage. That's like, oh my god. 30% damage. 70% damage. Cleared. Classy boy just rolls up, feeling so good about himself right now. You love to see it. All right, another easy clear. And okay, so 19 to 19. We have 4 days left, so if we clear this, how likely is it that we can cap a property? We might be able to get this property, actually. So that would be 1, 2, 3. I mean, tactically, we need 3 days. No, attack the infantry, man. Attack the infantry, like, without a doubt. Like, this fresh infantry right here, we got to attack him. Something has to attack him. Like, without a doubt. Like, something. Anything attack it. Just stop it. Slow it down. 100%. We have to slow it down. Oh, my God. We're going to attack it. Okay, good. Holy moly. My heart. My poor heart cannot handle this kind of stuff. Oh, my God. And attempt to flip another property here as well. Mech chain going strong in the north. You love to see it. Alright, mech severe damage has been taken here. Oh my god, it survives though. What a legend. Alright, we have spotted. Medium tank has begun the feeding operations, so you love to see it. And we are just moving ahead, just clearing units left, right, and center. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. That's how we do it, folks. That's how we do it. It's 19 to 19. Oh, there we go. Mr. Not School busting out the soiled abomination. The purple, putrid, pus-filled ball of disgusting. Oh, what a little soiled man. All right, boom. Got a nice little interrupt here. This is... That's gonna go through. Oh no. Let's see if we stop anything else. Okay, so definitely a little bit of a yeet fest over here. Oh my god, it's gonna go through day 27. Oh, the classy boys just getting that damage going. Alright, what's gonna happen here? Attempting to get another property. That's also gonna go through. Yeah, that is the end here, folks. Oh my lord. Oh, what a match. What a absolute roller coaster. Mr. Not So Cool comes from behind 16 to 21 properties at one point and manages to not only even it up, but snipe 2 properties right at the end and get the win. So congratulations to Mr. Not So Cool, but Scandalous, you played fantastic. Unfortunately, we just yeeted a little bit too hard and we didn't get the rolls that we needed. But, you know, is what it is. Thus is the way of the luck roll, folks. So you live by the casino, you die by the casino. I guess that's all it is. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the match here today. If you did, consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one. So take care of yourselves and bye-bye for now.